Hey y'all, it's Vonnie with the Get Down, and we are back with another video. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with anyone and everyone that you know. I hope everybody is having a great day. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are listening to the podcast, wherever you are watching the podcast. I hope you do enjoy it. Today, y'all, from what you can see, the title of the video, we are going to be getting into the Ravens and the Chiefs championship game. So, like I said, for my picks, I did have the Chiefs winning. I did think Houston could pull the upset. I was silly for thinking that. But, sometimes, like I've stated, some other underdogs, they be the ones to knock like the major seeds out, the bigger seeds out. So, it's okay to choose an underdog sometimes. You don't have to do it all the time, but just your preference, because some of them, they be clutch. For the number 7 seed for the Packers to go as far as they did, to advance to where they went with such a very fresh and young team, because everybody's in their early 20s. I mean, they did great. They did phenomenal with that organization. So they're going to be on the rise. Some of these teams that were in the playoffs that are already out now are going to continue to be on the rise in the future. So we will see what's going to happen with everybody, what will take place, and things of that nature. So it is set. The AFC championship game is against the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. So this is going to be another good one. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see what this game is going to play out to. They have the earlier game. Both games are set to play on Sunday. The Ravens and the Chiefs, they have the earlier game, and then my team, San Francisco and Detroit, they have the later game. So everybody will be tuning in to both games because we got to see who's going to advance. We got to see who's going to advance to the Super Bowl. So like I said, you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Lamar Jackson, both two of the best AFC quarterbacks, in my opinion, to square it off one-on-one. They do play the Chiefs, sometimes. They don't play them a lot, especially because they're not in their division, but they do play the Chiefs. And I think this will probably be a high score game too. I can see it going back and forth with just how both teams play. They know how to get down the field. They know how to get in the red zone. They know how to score. So I think this is going to be kind of a back and forth game, a high game too. I'm not saying that my game, the later game won't be. It will, but I think this game will probably go back and forth too. Lamar and Patrick, look, you got some runners. They definitely have used their legs that God has blessed them with, because they some runners. So both defenses are probably going to have to be on their little toes. They're probably going to have to be on their heels, because you got two runners on your hand that's going to be playing against each other. If they can't find a receiver open, if they can't find a running back to give it to or whatever, make sure your linemen are blocking them. And if there's space, like I've stated before with Brock, if there's space, take that opportunity and run. Both Lamar and Patrick, they don't have no problem running. They don't have no problem taking that step and doing that. If they can't find nobody open, hey, use your legs. Use the next thing that you have to. Use your legs, run, try to get a play down, try to get some yards, whatever the case is. And this is going to be extremely good. Lamar Jackson versus Patrick Mahomes. They probably going to have Taylor in there somewhere. She's going to be in the skybox somewhere cheering for Travis, because he'll score a touchdown. I already know, because that's Patrick's main tight end receiver, whatever you want to call it, that he throws it to. And she's going to be cheering for him. She definitely is going to be cheering for him. I mean, this is going to be a great game. I'm really excited to see it. I'm really excited to see this. Let's read a little bit of the articles, and we'll probably see where both teams rank as far as their stats. So, Kansas City Chiefs versus Baltimore Ravens. Predictions, odds, and how to watch the AFC Championship. So, everything is here, all in the article. Let's read just a little of it, okay? Two different roads have led the AFC Championship game, with the Kansas City Chiefs took down the Buffalo Bills in a grueling slugfest that came down to the wire. The Baltimore Ravens waddled into into the AFC Championship with a 34-10 victory over the Houston Texans. And FYI, quick little note for people that like to listen to hip hop, rap, whatever, R&B, whatever you want to call it. Paul Wall, Mike Jones, and Slim Thug, they were actually at the Houston game, and they did their performance. So I seen that. Just wanted to throw that out there. They did have a little performance and stuff. So who knows who might be in a halftime show or whatever for both games. Ain't no telling. Eminem is from Detroit. They showed him when they were playing, not last night, but the prior game when they had played the Buccaneers. I think it was them or whoever they played. They did show Eminem because he's originally from Detroit. So whenever these games are held, wherever the case is, whatever city, usually they'll show the celebrity that is from that city to represent. They'll show the person that has grown up there. They've shown them, just somebody that is from that city. So let's see where these two teams rank as far as the stats go, because we don't know team stats. Who has the upper hand when it comes to stuff? Who got the lower hand? Are they equal at all when it comes to anything? I guess we will see. They are playing 2:00 Eastern time. I think Central time, because we're Central. So wherever you are going to be looking at that game, make sure you tune in for it and stuff. So the game versus the Bills, Mahomes was 477 yards and 3 touchdown passes. Lamar Jackson had 152 yards and 2 touchdown passes. So Lamar, he didn't really throw too much in his game, but sometimes it's not called for that. Sometimes you don't have to throw so much, whatever the case is, depending on how the game is going. If it's where the quarterback got to throw so much because the defense is just getting at him, it has to be like that. All right, y'all, let's look at some of the season stats compared to both of them, okay? The matchups, you got Kansas City. Points per game, they are ranked 8th. The Ravens are ranked 2nd. Okay. Points against per game, the Chiefs are ranked 2nd, while the Ravens are ranked 1st. Okay, that's pretty close, pretty good. Let's keep going. Total yards per game, the Chiefs are ranked 4th, and the Ravens are ranked 5th. Passing yards per game, the Chiefs are ranked 7th, while the Ravens are ranked 14. Ooh, a little wide there. As you can see, Lamar, he didn't throw so much in the game versus the Texans. Even though they won, he still didn't throw a lot, okay? Rushing yards, the Chiefs are ranked 3rd, and the Ravens are ranked 1st. Okay, yards allowed per game, which is against the other team. The Chiefs are ranked 2nd, and the Ravens are ranked 1st, okay? Passing yards allowed per game, the Chiefs are ranked 2nd, and the Ravens are ranked 1st. Rushing yards allowed per game, the Chiefs are ranked 9th, and the Ravens are ranked 1st. Turnovers per game, the Chiefs are ranked 8th, while the Ravens are ranked 1st. Takeaways per game, the Chiefs are ranked 2nd, and the Ravens are ranked 8th. So, you got some, sorry y'all if it sound like I'm a little congested, I'm not. You got some stats in there that are pretty close. Some are kind of a little widespread. They're a little widespread for how they are ranked. So now that we see the two where each team ranks with every position that it comes to the game, you can kind of see it. Baltimore kind of actually has a little more edge as far as majority of the statuses that it is. Besides the passing yards per game and the takeaways per game, just about everything else is pretty high up there as far as them being ranked. So the Chiefs, they got some studying to do. They got some game planning to do. They got some film to look at, to see where this is going to be. You know, are y'all gonna be able to get Lamar? Are y'all gonna be able to stop his legs from running all over y'all? Are y'all gonna be able to tackle him before he gets the first down or before he gets more yardage? Are y'all going to be able to do that? You know, are y'all going to focus more on the running scheme? Of course, the throwing scheme too, but Lamar, hey, I mean, he likes to take off. He likes to take off. He really do. So everybody on the Chiefs, all y'all defenders, y'all got to be ready for when he's ready to run, because he's going to give it to y'all. He's really going to give it to y'all. Recent games, against the Bills, they just played and they beat them 27-24. When they played the Chiefs, 26-7. When they played the Chargers, 13-12. When they played the Bengals, 25-17. And when they played the Raiders actually won that one. So you can see kind of the differences with their recent games as far as the points that they put up, probably how hard, soft, how ugly they played the game. Not every team, you know, your team is not going to play a game perfect all the time. There's going to be some mishaps and stuff, but don't let that always occur. Try to clean that up right now while you can, because it's going to get messier and it's going to get dirtier down the line. The Ravens, like I said, they just beat the Texans 34-10. Before that, they beat the Steelers beat them 17-10, only because they rested their players. Okay, they rested their players. The majority of the time, when you are the number one seed, especially going into that last game of the season, you are going to rest your players so they can be more healthier for the playoffs. That last game really don't count because you're already the number one seed. So there's nothing more that you got to prove. You know, when they played the Ravens, 56-19. The Ravens can put up points. That's the point I'm making. They can put up points when it's needed. They can. They know how to tear and quiet the house down. They can put up points. When they played us, 33-19, and when they played the Jaguars, 23-7. So they know how to make that gap in there sometimes where it's hard for the other team to catch up. But Mahomes, they do the same thing. So this is going to be a phenomenal game. It's going to be a very great game overall. I can't wait to see it. And it's in Baltimore. This is going to be a very, very good. I think Patrick Mahomes will throw for 332 yards, 3 touchdowns. I'm going to give Lamar 3 touchdowns too for 286 yards. He's not one to really throw too much because, like I said, he got his legs. He got the leg. And once he take off, you got to get him. You got to get him. He's Superman in that purple and black number 8 cape that he be wearing. He is. He going to take off on you. If he's running and he don't see you close, it's bye-bye. He's taking off. You know, so we down to the final 4 teams, y'all. Final 4. And the Chiefs and the Ravens, they got it at 2 o'clock Sunday. So this is going to be a great one. I mean, it's going to be high scored. I really do. I see it high scored. I see a lot of throws, a lot of running in the game, a lot of passes caught. Some may be dropped. I see both defenses coming out strong, hard, ready for the sack. Both of these teams are hungry. They're hungry to get back. The Ravens haven't went to the Super Bowl in about, I think, 11 years. The Chiefs were just there 2 years. So they're hungry too. Every team, that is left is hungry for the win. They're hungry for the win. They're hungry for that trophy. They're hungry for the seed. They're hungry for the next ring. However many rings it will be. So, I mean, it's going to be a very, very good one. NFL playoffs, projecting the final 4 teams' odds to win the Super Bowl with conference title game analysis. So, it's 4 of us left. Mahomes and Jackson. I mean, it's going to be good, y'all. This is going to be a really good game. I won't do my picks or whatever till probably a little bit later. But I mean, it'll be a real good game. Really good game. Actually, I'll give you my pick now. I think I think the Chiefs can go up there and do another upset. I really do. I think they can go in there and pull another upset. This game is going to be high scoring, but it's going to be close too. It's going to be very, very close. So we're going to see. But the Ravens, I mean, hey, they could pull it. I like Lamar. I do. That their defense, it's really hard to go against their defense because they're very strong. And I mean, they get after the defender. They know how to break up the plays. They get interceptions. They know how to do it. I mean, who's to say this game could go either way? It really could, because they have history with each other. Andy Reid and John Harbaugh, they have history. They know each other. They know each other. They already know each other, so they know how the game plan and how the scheme is going to go for both sides of the field. You know, and I'm excited to watch it. I'm very, very excited to watch it. I mean, I can't wait. It's just going to be a very, very great year. You know, every team is looking to push their dynasty to just be better everywhere. They're just looking to push the dynasty to become even better and superior versus, you know, back in the day, like in the 70s and 80s and, you know, Hall of Fame and stuff like that. They're trying to push their dynasty to be better each season. That's what the goal is. That's the primary goal at the end of the day. You know, so like I said, we got the Ravens and we got the Chiefs Sunday at 2:00, and then we got the Niners and the Lions. They play at 5:30. Both games are on Sunday, so everybody's going to be tuning in to see who's going to win. So we'll know the winner of this game because they play first, and then we'll know the winner of the San Francisco and Detroit game because they play second, and then those two teams will advance to the Super Bowl. And I'm excited about the Super Bowl. They got Usher. I mean, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. But Mahomes and Lamar, Jackson and Mahomes, it's gonna be high scoring. It's gonna be a lot of running. So y'all might want to, you know, start getting it in right now, because y'all gonna be doing a lot of running, because that's just what they do. That's just what they do. So I'm excited about this game, and I'm excited about my game too against the Lions. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like it. Make sure you like it. Don't just like looking at my face. Like this video and share it. Okay? Leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on this game? What are your thoughts on Patrick playing Lamar in Baltimore? Give your thoughts. Give your honest opinion, because I want to see everybody. I want to see what your opinion is. Give your feedback on it. Give your feedback. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time that I drop content on this channel. Don't miss it. Do not miss it, okay? Put that notification bell on so you can know every time I'm dropping the video, okay? And if there's nothing more, always remember to stay prayed up and stay blessed.